Yes, us. Welcome to the Kefi Life podcast. My name is Kiki Vale, and I'll be your guide to creating a life of Ola Kala, all is well. Together, we'll get back to the basics, and we'll explore fresh new ways to flourish in mind, body, and soul the Greek way. You can look forward to interviews, stories, essential self-care strategies, recipes, and actionable takeaway Ola Kala moments. This is going to be so much fun. Let's get going. Πάμε! Our Lexi for this week is Kremmydi. Kremmydi, or onion. Onions get a bad rap, but they actually add a tremendous amount of taste to a meal. There are 11 types of Kremmydi, or onion. Red, white, yellow, purple, Vidalia onions, Walla Walla onions, Maui onions, scallion or green onions, sweet onions. Oh my goodness, there's so much to choose from. I can eat Kremmydi raw, or a super tasty way is to caramelize onions with Kefi Life extra virgin olive oil on very low fire during a saute. Kremmydi, more than one to eat and more than one way to cook. Eleolado, olive oil, has been celebrated in the civilized world for millennia. Nearly eternal, the oil of this fruit has been more than just food to the cultures of the Mediterranean region. It's been medicinal, ceremonial, sacramental, and the foundation of great wealth and power. It is safe to say that olive oil is the ethos, the essence of Greek culinary culture. Today, the priceless and life-giving ingredients of this liquid gold can be delivered to you when you purchase your premium bottle of Kefi Life extra virgin olive oil from the region my parents were born, the Peloponnese. The coveted Koroneiki olive is extensively cultivated here in the southern part of Greece, which offers the unique microclimate needed to grow a fruit netting the utmost nutrient value for extra virgin olive oil. Kefi Life extra virgin olive oil, a boundless amount of value, high in antioxidants with anti-inflammatory properties, linked to good mood and improved mental health. Get your bottle of wellness today when you visit KefiLife.com. Welcome back. It's Kefi Life episode 168, and this one is titled Grocery Shopping for the Week. Yamas! It's Kiki. I'm coming to you from my Kefi Kitchen. The kitchen, the heart of a home, where family and friends gather around the table to eat what's cooked, evoke memories of family history, and always share the day while sharing a meal. I love my kitchen. I love when people I love are in the kitchen, and I love to cook and be certain I'm learning how to cook better and better with new techniques every single day. While it is pleasurable and quite gratifying to cook and prepare a meal that will involve many courses with great thought regarding each serving, during the work week or during any week, most people, including myself, just don't have the available time to go to this extent of a 5-course sit-down meal. But there's an alternate option here, and it centers on your visit to the grocery store. As a graduate of the Institute for Integrative Nutrition and the daughter of Greek immigrant parents growing up in a Greek family restaurant, I've learned plenty about food. I learned about the kitchen by watching the chefs and also helping prepare the food. I've learned about shopping and the value of shopping with purpose. In the upcoming book that I'm writing, we will look at many ways to live Ola Kala, all is well, in the mind, body, and spirit. Food is the cornerstone of these three, nourishing these. It's the cornerstone of good health and wellness for the whole person. Hippocrates, who is the father of ancient medicine, said, "Let food be thy medicine, and medicine be thy food." I believe that healthy, fit, and vibrant people take this ancient teaching to heart. We think about these things that he said, treat our food as something that's delicious, but also good for us. Therefore, today we're going to explore food groups. Then we're going to look at the lists you make to line up with those food groups, the inventory that you already have in your kitchen, and the recipes to consider when visiting the grocery store with purpose and hopefully achievement. Nika. That actually means victory in Greek. Here's the deal, though. When your fridge, pantry, and seasoning drawer are properly stocked, you can quickly and efficiently throw a meal together that incorporates healthy options, but at the same time, you'll be rewarded with food that tastes pretty darn good. By being prepared and experimenting with various ready-to-select foods, you learn pretty fast that the meal is all about the available ingredients and the food groups. Beyond that one, if you can make your breakfast, lunch, and supper satiate you at the same time, then voila, you have one heck of a winning formula for eating. And that begins with shopping, unless you have an extensive garden like the folks in Icaria. But for the rest of the world, it's now time to go food shopping. Let's start with the food groups. And these are the groups to work with at each meal and on your list. There are 3: fat, fiber, protein. So why and how should we include these 3? Let's begin with healthy fats at your meal, because those help you stay healthy in the heart and the brain, 2 organs which you need to stay well and to stay alive, actually. The best healthy fats include extra virgin olive oil, who would have thunk it, and avocado. Ooh, love this creamy avocado. Both olive oil and avocado are considered good fats and are an excellent source of monounsaturated fatty acids, and those help in improving your heart health. Now, on the other hand, olive oil is slightly more nutritious on the whole. Why? Because it contains more potassium, more calcium, more iron, and more vitamins. There are other healthy fats, and they are found in eggs, nuts, dark chocolate, and Greek yogurt. Next, we move on to fiber. Why do we need fiber in the shopping cart? Because a high fiber diet will normalize your bowel movement. We've talked about it before. It's very important to eliminate the toxins in your body. They should not stay in there more than a day, because then the toxins will recycle and make you possibly have more bacteria and get sick or something. So your bowel movement needs to be pushed through every single day through high fiber and also in water. Fiber will also help you feel full, and fiber is really good for overall health if you really want to know the truth. So how do we shop for fiber? Here's some choices to think about for this week or any week. You've got oats, beans, broccoli, berries, avocados, popcorn. Hey, popcorn, do you remember that recipe I put on my website? It was popcorn, olive oil, and dark chocolate chips. This is a great power punch, nutritious snack. Find that recipe on my website, kefilife.com. I posted it a month or 2 ago. You've also got in the fiber category, you've got whole grains, potatoes, nuts, and a really terrific fiber is found in apples. I love Honeycrisp apples right now this time of year, organic Honeycrisp apples. And this week on my website, an updated recipe on kefilife.com is my apple and fat. It's actually apple and protein recipe, and it's so creamy, it's so delicious, and I think you're going to really like it. So visit kefilife.com, go to the recipe page. And this apple recipe, by the way, is great. Like if you're kind of hungry and you've got to get to the store, you don't have time for a full-blown meal. This one's pretty balanced, this apple recipe, because you do not want to go to the store hungry, because then you'll do something like break into the packages, start eating the fruit. The fruit's not even clean. You're like sneaking all this food because you're so hungry and you're in front of all this food. Yours truly is guilty of that. So do not do this. Check out my recipe. Always go to the store, at least with your stomach not growling. Okay, last on our list, but not least, of course, is protein. Oh my gosh, everyone should be eating protein to stay lean, have energy, and stay full. Now, there is a rule of thumb for protein. You should get enough, and the way you get enough is by eating the same number of grams as your body weight. So if you weigh 135 pounds, you eat 135 grams of protein a day. Why else do you want to include protein? You need it to recover from exercise, increase the lean muscle mass, stabilize glucose levels, improve your mood, and even help you lose weight. So be sure to get enough protein in your diet. And here's some proteins to consider when you're shopping at the store, making your list first, and then going to the store. Chicken, turkey, lean beef, fish, actually all seafood, eggs, cottage cheese, yogurt, beans, lentils, nuts, and butters. I love peanut butter and almond butter. And those are some great options for proteins. Now that we know the options in our 3 food groups, fat, fiber, protein, it's going to be easy to pair with another choice that we have, so that when we're preparing our meal or we're looking at our recipe, we can add some value and health to that meal. What else do I want to tell you about? If you take inventory before you go to the grocery store, then you're not going to waste food. So kind of do a look-see in your cabinet, your fridge, and your seasoning drawer. Look at what you have and make a list. That way you can work off of that. It's going to help you to save money and not throw away food. Making a list, that's the next step, will help you take the guesswork out of what you need. It's going to help you save money and time also. And if you do have a recipe, let's say you're shopping on Sunday and you're going to make your recipe on Thursday, then the list is going to help ensure that you get all the ingredients. So on Thursday, you have everything you need and you don't have to make a quick stop to the store. You're super organized, you're ready for that recipe. Now, regarding recipes, you can follow one, and there are plenty out there, or you can do what I call flavor match for yourself. For example, I'll take my favorite protein with my favorite fiber and that, and I'll just put it all together like that avocado toast. Or you can look at a recipe. Just think about like recipes that are, preparation time is under 20 minutes and cooking is under 30 minutes, because let's face it, most of us are on a time crunch. Now, if it's a weekend and you have more time, that's a different story. My most beloved fat, fiber, protein go-to meal, I just mentioned it, is the avocado toast. This is popular with most people that are like health conscious. It's got all the ingredients you need to make a perfectly balanced and delicious meal. I start off with, here's my rendition. I start off with a half a bagel. I toast it. I hard-boiled 2 eggs. I like my eggs medium boiled. Slice up some red onions. Take a handful of microgreens, 1 tablespoon of Kefi Life extra virgin olive oil, and that 1/4 of avocado. Put all those ingredients on top of the toasted bagel, and you have got one perfectly balanced and delicious meal. I love it. This one is good to go or easy to eat or delicious to eat at any time of the day or night. And you can feel free to sub the eggs with salmon or turkey. What to remember about this? Well, if you're organized, you're going to save time and money, but also weight loss and healthy eating is a journey that begins at the grocery store. So make the most out of it. Make your trip Ola Kala, all is well for you and the family. More of all of this in the official chapter of my Kefi Life book coming soon, coming your way. But in the meantime, until the next episode of Kefi Life, check me out on Instagram at KefiLife_, LinkedIn at Kiki Vale, and on the World Wide Web at KefiLife.com. Ola Kala and Kalisinekya, a good continuation to you and yours. Vilaya, kisses. Yamas, it's Kiki Vale. Today, I'd like to personally invite you to sign up for my Tuesday newsletter. Why? Because here I will directly communicate with you, sharing additional wellness content and promotions that our team has created for you in mind. I promise not to overload you, only further inspire you. Visit KefiLife.com today, sign up for the Tuesday newsletter, bringing you one step closer to Ola Kala, all is well.
Kiki Vale is the founder of Kefi Life. She is passionate about whole person wellness and living a fulfilled life. Her Kefi Life podcast is created to simply and naturally help you harmonize the mind, body, and soul the Greek way. Visit KefiLife.com and check out Kiki Vale on LinkedIn and on Twitter. Join us again next time for more positive energy and inspiration on Kefi Life.